You have an energetic field that is part of this vast field. And what your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, memories, all this unique expression creates a certain pattern or a certain vibrational frequency. We know that electricity is a vibration, right? Electricity, everything is like vibrating, and there is a certain frequency or speed or a pattern that this frequency behaves, and it's either attractive or repelling. Same exact thing as electricity. Now, electricians actually understand this very well. So we can say that when a human being is in we can say a paradigm or a state of consciousness where the predominant feeling, the predominant sensation, emotion is shame, is a frequency that calibrates. He was able to measure this frequency at 20. This number 20 is a logarithm scale. So let's say when those lower vibrations, such as shame, guilt, apathy, fear, desire, anger, pride, is an energetic pattern that is a repelling force. Then moving to courage, when we face our fears and moving to courage, we begin to feel more energized. And then things tend to work out because this frequency is more attractive. Okay, and this is one important point before we move on. Our mind perceives duality, good, bad, right or wrong, right? And then we automatically go, anything below pride is bad, anything above is good. So I need to move up there. I need to climb up there so I'm good. Was that going on in your mind? Kind of. Okay. So let's let go of good, bad, right or wrong, because this perception of right or wrong is part of this dynamic that keeps us in a lower frequency. We want to see this as different colors of the rainbow, because if we are experiencing shame, is a human experience that is beautiful too. It's just different. It's not better or worse. So we can say that there is less light or more light. Less light or more light. Never darkness. There's no darkness actually. There's only less light. And then we can see that more love, joy is super powerful. This, if you compare this with electricity, the power of love, which is a frequency that calibrates at 500, you can light up a city with that amount of energy, because we understand that is the same exact thing. Energy that lights up your lamps and animates your body, same thing. So more energy, more love, more energy. All right, moving on. Now, your vibrational frequency. We have Anaya here showing her high vibration. Yay! Look, she's not worried, right? She's enjoying that laugh. She's just like being herself, enjoying with some toys, And then she's just like, oh, I'm hungry. Then, oh, I'm hungry. And once she eats, she's cool, right? Once she has she's breastfed, and once she's has her physical needs met, she's all right, right? No problems there, right? So that's how we came. what happened along the world? So your vibration is naturally high, just like Anaya's vibration, naturally high. So it's not about adding on or climbing up to be vibrating high. It's about becoming aware of what we have collected along our life that is just covering up, like we collected veils that gradually covered up and dimmed that light that it is in you, that is there. So we go through experiences that we begin to collect some lower vibrational emotions, that such as shame, guilt, fear. We learn things, or we go through experiences that are painful, and they create imprints in this vibrational field. And then, for example, my story, or my example of my story. I am an only child. My mother decided to raise me by herself. I met my father when I was 30. And because she was a single mother by choice, she had to work full time. And because she had to work full time, my grandmother was, at the best of her ability, taking care of me. But she was busy with her own business. She was running a restaurant. She had 2 young boys, my uncles. So I was kind of hanging around there with no much attention. Just I was fed, but not much presence, right? So I perceived that as I'm not very important here, which we can word as neglect, emotional neglect, okay? Then the memory that, oh, nobody really cared about me, let's say, that's my interpretation, right? Oh, so I spent a lot of time along my life, my teenage years, in getting attention from people, desperately, like being really afraid of messing up, afraid of making a mistake because I needed attention, you know what I mean? So this is an imprint that a memory can create, and that creates a pattern. Then what will happen is, like, this is an innocent thing that happens. We, with our little innocent mind, we create a story about what's going on. And we can see that is not really a fact, right? We cannot say that everybody intentionally neglected. Was just my interpretation of what was going on. All right. Then this is what we call our innocent ignorance, or innocent naivete, that if I'm never questioning, oh wow, is this really true that that my mom intentionally left me to go to work? I can look at it and reframe this story and create a new experience. Clear so far? All right. All right, then going further into the map of consciousness, let me just move here so I can see this thing. Okay, so when we talk about raising your vibration into, what that means, raise your vibration, means that you experience high emotions. So, for example, instead of fear, you experience peace. Instead of fear, you experience courage. Instead of shame, you experience confidence, and you're proud about yourself. So it's about finding out what is covering up your naturally high vibration.